Hello, door number 16, and we've got a special 6-mark question here for you. So, little joke for you, Christmas joke. Why did Rudolph cross the road? Because he was tied to the chicken. Definitely the worst so far. Okay, so, door number 16. Describe 3 potential effects on Bill's physical development as he moves through later adulthood. Okay, so we know that people have quite dramatic physical changes and cognitive changes as they reach later adulthood. It's basically asking you, what are some of these effects that could happen? Okay, Bill is currently in middle adulthood, but he will eventually move into later adulthood. So it's just asking you to recall and describe some of these effects. Okay, pause the clip and let's have a look at some answers. Okay, let's have a look. And I think it's chopped the bottom one off, but normal changes in the heart components leading to high risk of cardiovascular disease. So you're more prone to cardiovascular disease. That can be a build-up because of build-up of cholesterol over time. Coronary heart disease starts to occur if you've had an unhealthy diet. So anything linking to cardiovascular disease, but again, the more specific you can be, the better. I would talk about how cholesterol might build up over time and cause cardiovascular disease. Degeneration of nervous tissue, we did talk about that. We did that in a lesson, leading to decreased sensation balance. You could talk about decreased cognitive functions, could give specific examples. Reduced absorption of nutrients, leading to malnutrition. That also links into a number of effects. Okay, so that's why bones can become more brittle, why older people bruise easier than younger people, because they don't absorb the nutrients from food as well as they did when they were younger. And remember that when you're older, you need less calories, but more vitamins and minerals, more nutrients in your food. Physiological changes in the brain leads to memory loss and the onset of dementia, so you're more prone to dementia and those sort of disorders when you get into this life stage. And then you've got the degeneration of eyesight, of the senses basically, so eyesight, smell, hearing, and that can lead to a reduced sensory perception, so it's harder to use those senses. Loss of muscle mass, because muscle mass goes into your muscle tissue decreases and your fat tissue increases as you get older. There's also the loss of skin elasticity, that's why you get wrinkles. That's caused by a reduction of collagen. Changes in the spine structure, so the discs compact in between the spines, and that reduces your height, only slightly, but it does reduce your height. And bones can become weaker because, again, nutrients are harder to sort of absorb, and that accounts for calcium as well, so that can affect your bone density. There is a million answers there. That was a 6-marker, so you need to be aware of these, but again, as always, it's the specific language that you've got to use. So have a look at some of these terms on here, and I wouldn't really sort of become familiar with at least 3 or 4 of these, obviously all of them if possible. Okay, thank you.